Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Business Tips YouTube channel. And as usual, on this channel, we talk about business ideas and tips that will help you get started, or better still, that's going to help you move your business to the next level. And in today's video, I'm in the studio with someone who is very influential in Cameroon, and we'll be talking about something that a lot of small businesses need. We are going to be looking at the digital marketing landscape in Cameroon and in Africa, and this is something that, believe me, will benefit a lot of small businesses, medium-sized businesses, or even big businesses, you know, to move them to the next level, because that's the future, right? So I'm here in the studio with someone who is very talented. He's the CEO of a very renowned digital marketing company in Cameroon, and he has been working in this sector for a very long time. I'm here with Mr. Dijong Emmanuel. Welcome, Mr. Dijong, to the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, as you can see, as I just said, Dijong Emmanuel is the CEO of Jimakor. Jimakor is a digital marketing company based in Cameroon, and we are going to be tapping into, you know, some of his experiences, and he's going to be telling us a lot of things, you know, a lot of value-added information about digital marketing. So, Mr. Dijong, I mean, you've been in this business for quite a long time now. What is digital marketing actually?
Digital marketing is simply marketing on technology platforms. That's the simplest definition.
Okay.
It's simply using technology to actually promote your business. It could be Google, for example.
Yep.
It could be mobile, for example. It could be display art, for example. So it's simply marketing on technology. That's for me. That's the simplest.
That's the simplest.
Yeah, that's the simplest definition.
Okay.
Simply marketing on technology. Now, if you want to say, okay, let me go like more specific, like what's social media marketing, then it becomes like social media marketing is using social media platforms to actually promote your business.
Okay. Which
social media platform we all know is still technology, right? So, in short, it's marketing using technology platforms.
And in your perspective, that's from your own perspective, right?
Yeah.
How do you see the digital marketing landscape in Cameroon or in Africa?
Okay, the digital marketing industry or space in Cameroon is heavily untouched.
It means a lot of people are not yet, using.
It's heavily untouched, which means businesses actually know that digital marketing exists, right? Then few consider it, but very few, I would say just like 1% are actually taking action.
Wow, just like 1%.
Yeah, just like 1% are actually taking action.
So what does that mean? It means a lot of businesses in Cameroon, like small businesses or even big businesses, are actually not using digital platforms to actually, sell their business.
They are not.
And what do you think can be the problem, or why is there this, this gap?
Okay, the first problem is small businesses, they are not educated on how to use this platform.
Okay.
So they feel like it's extra stress. Big businesses, actually, their marketing managers, they are not used to it, right? They are not used to it. Like someone has been the marketing manager of a company for 30 years.
Yes.
He was able to grow that company for 30 years without digital marketing. So he's 60 years, and you're trying to tell him to use technology. He cannot even use his phone.
Yes.
Right? So those are some of the problems we are really facing in Cameroon. In Cameroon when it comes to digital marketing.
Okay.
First, small businesses, they know that they can do digital marketing, but they don't want to do it. Unfortunately, they don't have the right, they can't find the right people to actually do it. So they tend to ignore it.
Yeah.
Right? They tend to just ignore it. They just prefer to say, okay, let me print a flyer and share around the Gote and Aqua, or let me try to go to radio, let me try to go to TV, or let me put a billboard up.
Now, my question is, I'm not cutting you short, right? My question is there actually an audience? Like, for example, I know, okay, in Europe, in America, everybody is online. Now, is there an audience in Cameroon where, small business can tap into?
There's a huge audience. A huge audience. Like, for example, in Cameroon, right?
Yes.
There are approximately 3.5 million Cameroonians on Facebook. 2.5 million of those Cameroonians get connected every single day. That's a massive opportunity for you to place your product and your service in front of them.
Okay.
And people are not doing it. There are millions, more than 1.7 million Cameroonians actively daily searching for things on Google.
Okay.
Right? Probably your services. But people are not actually optimizing their website to be there on Google. That's why when you go to Google and you search for something, you mostly see things from the West.
Yes, yes. Actually.
Right? Like
you won't see anything from Cameroon. Actually, yeah.
If I go now to Google and I search for project management firm, for example, I'm going to see project management firm from the West, not from Cameroon. But Cameroonians can actually optimize to be there, right?
As well.
Yeah, because what Google does is Google tries to make it possible for you to search on your local browser. That's why you have the google.cm, right? So it means when they are searching on google.cm, you should pull information from Cameroon.
Yes.
But nobody's really optimizing for that.
Okay.
And content from the West is popping up. And small businesses are losing.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand. So from your point is, the skill set is the problem. Like people, the old school, you know, they've not been able to actually transit into to the modern way of doing business. But now, what would you say is the advantage of digital marketing for companies and for small businesses or medium-sized businesses and like people who are watching us right now? What is the advantage? Why should they actually use digital?
First, it reduces your cost of marketing.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. You can pay $1, which is about 550 francs, right? To get 1,000 people to see your product. You can still do that.
So
right now.
let's just cue it back again. So first, it is cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's cheaper. So you can still pay very little amount of money to get thousands of people to see your product. Like I'm going to give you a case study. I'm not saying this to brag, right?
Yes.
I spent $160 on a campaign and generated a car company close to 5 million in deals, right? That is, they got deals to an extent that they had to stop responding to messages. In Cameroon. Like, it's a true case study.
It's a scenario.
Yeah, I think there was a time I made a video of that. It was so awesome that I made a video of that and I was sharing on my status.
All right. Okay. Wow, that's great.
So that's the opportunity. People are not using it.
So just with $160, that's about 80,000 francs CFA.
That's about 80.
The company could generate sales of more than 5 million francs CFA.
And the engagement on the campaign was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the campaign. You'll be mind blowing. Okay. People actually dropping their phone numbers and requesting for the company to call them for a deal.
Wow.
Dropping it on the comment, asking where are you guys found? Can I have someone I can reach on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Like, why is it like this? Because nobody is doing it. Are you understanding?
Well,
so
viewers, actually what John is saying is that first of all, digital marketing campaigns are quite cheap. As compared to other marketing techniques like the classic, the classic marketing or the old way of doing marketing, using TV or using radio or print, and all of that. So digital marketing is quite far cheaper, and you can reach millions of people just with digital marketing strategies. So John here is an expert, and he's going to tell us more. So what else? Why should people actually go on this?
It's an amazing opportunity to listen to your customers.
Okay, to get feedback from your customers.
Especially on social media. If you're a small business, you don't know how to start in digital marketing, take social media, use it as a customer service tool.
Social media marketing,
Use it as a customer service tool. It's an amazing opportunity to listen to what people are saying about your business. I know a lot of businesses in Cameroon who have still been in business if they have had that opportunity to use social media to listen.
Okay.
I don't want to call names, but we know businesses that actually
to get feedback from their customers, like from their audience.
If they were listening to what the clients were saying, they will still be in business. Okay. They refused to listen, they went out of business. Social media, the reach and engagement is higher. It's higher. What do I mean? It means you can actually launch a campaign, and you reach massive amount of people. Traditional media can give you that opportunity. When you put a billboard on the Coty, you're only limited to the amount of people that will pass through the Coty.
Correct.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, correct. That's for sure.
You're only limited to the amount of people that will pass through the quota. Now the problem with digital is you can still take that same graphics on that people.
Yeah.
Resize it. Then push it online. Then you reach everybody as long as they are connected. Right? As long as
correct.
they are connected.
So the reach is far higher.
Far higher.
Yeah, correct.
It's even far higher than TV. I'm gonna bet you people have stopped seeing TV. People prefer to now spend more time on YouTube. Cameroonians are now subscribing to Netflix. Are you understand?
Correct.
So
that's for sure.
So that digital marketing now is that opportunity to reach these people, and it's an opportunity for small businesses, not big businesses. Why? Because it will give them that chance to compete with big businesses.
Yes, on that platform.
Yeah. If you're a small business, it's an opportunity for you to actually compete with the bigger business, because they're not going to do it. Even though they have the money, they have the resources,
they're not doing it.
They are not going to do it.
All right, so that said, right, I just want you to tell our viewers a little bit more about that, because I have a lot of people watching me right now, or watching us right now, who want to start a small business, or who are running their small business and want to like take it to the next level. And you know, when you start running a business, the most important thing that you want is how do you get more clients? How do you develop and grow that business, right?
Yeah.
So what will you say a small business with almost no capital? I mean, you know, it's difficult for us to have capital here in Cameroon to fund our businesses. Now, for a small business who has almost no capital, what will you say they start doing, you know, with their digital marketing strategy? What is your advice to them?
Okay. I'm going to give you an answer in the B2B space.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an answer in the B2C space.
Can you just tell us what B2B and B2C is?
B2B is when you sell to other businesses.
Like, like business to business.
Yeah, like
exactly.
business to business. Then B2C is like
business to consumer.
Now, if you're a small business, you're getting, for example, into the B2B.
Yeah.
Maybe you say management services, consulting services, accounting services, and you want to use digital. My advice for you is to use email marketing plus outreach, which means you should go to business.ca. Let's say, for example, if I say management services, right, I'm going to come up with the buyer persona, like who needs my management services. Are you understanding me? Now, the beauty of technology today is you can get someone's information online.
It's all there.
It's all there.
Yeah.
Which means if I want to sell to H&R systems, for example, I want to sell my management system to H&R system, for example, what I can just do is I go to Google and I Google H&R systems. Yeah. Right. Surely the LinkedIn profile is going to pop up.
And just to let you know, H&R systems is my company that's actually sponsoring this video and sponsoring this channel. So he's going to tell us more.
So I can just go and I write CEO of H&R systems Limited, for example, right? Surely you're going to pop up on LinkedIn automatically.
For sure.
Right. Or you're going to pop up on a business directory. Mostly it's businesslist.cm. Yeah. Right. Now I can go on businesslist.cm, I grab your phone number and I call you. Or I can grab your email and email and send you a cold email. Right. Now, businesses where they will have a problem is how to actually get the email. You can just use a tool like Hunter. You don't need any money, the tool is free. So
Hunter is a free tool where you can just use it to get people's emails and phone numbers of all types. That's any company that you want to. But now what you're trying to say is the first thing is to actually do, you called it a client personas? Buyer personas. That's like a list of the people you want to sell to.
Buyer personas are more of like semi-representation of who you want to sell to. Like who is your ideal customer?
Who is your ideal customer?
If I want to sell to H&R system, you might speak to the marketing manager of the company.
All right.
Is it the one to take the decision? Or is it the CEO to take the decision? Right. So you have to be clear with that. So you know exactly who to reach.
So there's some background work to be done.
Yeah, there's some background work to be done. Okay. So once you do that, you now get the person's information, or you can just go to their website. You click on Install Hunter. You go to their website. It's going to give you the phone number, either the email of the CEO or the phone number of the CEO.
So guys, as you can hear, there is a tool called Hunter, right? Yeah. It's hunter.com, I guess.
No, hunter.io.
Hunter.io.
Yeah.
So if you can just check that out, when if you're online and you want to start with your B2B digital market, you can check hunter.io. There are so many different types of of tools like that. And I think what your company does is your company help businesses to actually do this.
Yeah.
So we're going to come to that, but that was just the B2B approach, you know, the initial approach. What about the B2C?
Okay, the B2C now, you have to understand, you still have to understand who is your IT customer, which means you have to come up with buyer personas, right? You have to know who is your IT customer. Now, if you're into the fashion space, for example, or if you're into the retail space, for example, or maybe you're into, I don't know, gaming, gambling, for example, Premier Games, for example. Now you like, if you're into the fashion, you have to understand that fashion is more of visual marketing. So where should you be on Instagram? So just create an Instagram page for your business, right?
So that you reach your consumers directly.
Create an Instagram page for your business. If you're in the fashion space, create an Instagram page for your business. Create a Facebook page, right? It takes you no money. It's no money. Now, here's the beauty of it. Look on Instagram. Look for 10 hashtags you think that are highly used in Cameroon.
Highly searched.
Or in your local market. Then create valuable content. Don't sell to people. You have to understand that people don't go online on social media to buy things. Are you understanding? They don't go there to buy things. So you have to understand the mindset of your customer.
Psychology.
Like put your like ask yourself, if I was my own customer, what would I want to see from my brand? Are you understanding? Is it an ad saying buy, or is it something providing value? Are you understanding?
Yes.
So think of going on social media and think of providing value. You have to understand.
So what John, what you're saying is, I think I have an idea to what he's trying to say, because I'm always on social media, and for my companies, I'm a lot into digital marketing as well. So what John is trying to say here is, you need to actually create content that add values to your consumers. That's the first thing, because they don't go online to just go and buy. So if you are just like every time selling, it's not going to be a good digital strategy. Exactly. So what kind of content, for example, let's say you are giving an example of fashion company, right? What kind of content do you think they can start creating, like a fashion designer who is out there?
It could be tutorial. It could be teaching people how to dress.
Okay.
Are you understanding? Now you have to understand something. You don't have money, so you have to create something that would like prompt people to want to share it, so that thing goes viral, so you reach more people, because you don't have the money to push that thing out. So you want to create something that people want to share. Like if you're a fashion designer, teach people how to dress, right? Teach people how to match colors. I bet you when somebody sees your video on how you match colors,
adds value to them.
It automatically adds value to them. Then they share it. Then they share it. Then they share it.
You reach
more people. Now people are like, okay, who is this guy? Are you understanding me? Like.